Hi, what's up people? This is your nurse companion. So today's topic we're going to discuss on gastroenteritis in children. Feel comfortable? Welcome back. Now I'm going to introduce our host of the channel. Drum rolls, Carol.
Hi good people, how are you? And today we are going to learn, it's another educative show that you're going to learn about gastroenteritis in children. Umeenda kwa daktari akwambia mtoto wako na GE. Hii ni ugonjwa wa kuendesha
Kuhara.
The same thing.
The same.
Yes, unakuta mtoto wako na loose stool. And this happened maybe mtoto amepata more than 3 loose stool in 24 hours. Na some will have vomiting or not having vomiting. So today's show, welcome.
Thank you.
You're feeling comfortable?
Yes.
I am your host Caroline Wanjiru Mwangi.
I am your co-host Faith Owira Mureithi.
So let's continue learning. So what are the major causes? What are the major causes of GE in children?
Okay, if I may take you back a little bit, we do a definition of what is GE.
Yes.
So GE is the inflammation of the digestive system. No, you all did science, so you understand what's the digestive system. So basically, it's the stomach and the intestines that get inflamed. Zina full. Okay.
Kufura.
Nikufura.
Kufura.
Nikufura.
Unapata maji.
I don't
Inflammation.
know. It's an inflammation. So now we can continue now with the causes.
And right now it's very common right now when you're having rainy seasons imeanza kukuja. Unakuta uchafu inaenda to the water bodies na watu wakikunywa maybe hawachemshi hiyo maji wanakunywa. And of course even handling food. So when it is raining, right now when it's raining, you're having more cases of GE in children. You know, even when they are playing around and all those, they forget to wash their hands. And then you feed. Na sana sana maji, the water contaminations. So we can get on the causes.
Yeah. So we have several causes of GE. We have viral, we have bacterial, and parasites.
Yes.
So when you talk on the viral causes, it's where a virus like rotavirus causes the diarrhea, the vomiting, and mostly it affects babies ranging 3 months to 15 months.
Yeah, and we see the government trying to curb these viruses by the immunizations.
Oh,
and
yes.
introducing to the immunization schedule. There is that immunization for the specific virus, because we know viruses, you cannot cure them with bacteria antibiotics.
For sure.
So when they are given in the immunization period, it has reduced the cases of the babies having diarrhea because of virus cases.
Oh, yes.
So the second case is bacterial.
Yeah.
We have bacteria which is like in E. coli, zote utakuta kwa maji, tutakwambia what types of bacteria, but they are there. And then of course now the parasites. Unaenda kwa daktari anakuambia ni wadudu. Mtoto wanaendesha juu ya madudu, hata wenyewe wameenda ukapimia ukaambiwa kuna wadudu wanapatikana kwa choo. So unaona aje atakuwa difference, what the difference between hiyo mtu ajue hii mtoto wangu anaendesha ni virus ama hii anaendesha ni juu ya bacteria.
Okay, the virus, the GE that is caused by virus, it's watery diarrhea.
Maji.
Yes, they tend to present with watery diarrhea, and it doesn't have mucus. It's not mucoid. Na haina blood stains.
Na mtoto mostly doesn't have
Fevers.
Doesn't have fevers.
Yeah.
So you've seen in virus the difference between a bacterial and a viral. The viral iko watery.
Yeah, diarrhea.
Doesn't have the mucoid part, unasikia tu inavutika. And then another thing tumesema haina fever.
Yes.
Mtoto tu anaendesha kuendesha hana joto. Haya na difference na parasite.
And then nini inakosiwa na virus inaweza last
for a longer period.
Yes, 5 to 7 days mtoto akidiarrhea tu.
Okay, I hope they have noted that out.
Yeah.
It can stretch for a period of time.
Yes,
because he really fights the virus itself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So the parasites,
the bacteria.
Bacteria tumesema itakuwa na fever.
Oh yes.
Itakuwa na hiyo mucoid.
Yeah, na bloody.
Yeah. Can have blood stain or not.
Or not. Yes.
Okay.
Parasites, the stool, the diarrhea may take even months. Then it comes and goes.
alafu
anahara
complain anauma na
tumbo, yes,
alafu inaacha
wanadhani
iliisha, then the next week anakuja kama mama
anaumwa na tumbo
bado.
Yes. So diarrhea inakujanga na inaisha, then mtoto ana losing weight juu sasa hii prolonged diarrhea,
and the parasite is also feeding on the nutrients.
Yes,
so
exactly.
the baby loses a lot of weight kidogo tu. And then unajua shida ya hii unaweza kuta yapata diarrhea hii wiki imeacha,
airudi tena after a week diarrhea tena, then mtoto anakanga amechoka tu
kwenye wadudu unacheza.
Ukimwangalia baby akai healthy
venye kana kulio na hizo vitu. So tumesema the different, tumesema tuko na viral, bacteria and parasite caused. What are the major signs of this the GE cases?
So either it is caused by a virus or a bacteria or a parasite. It's monomery, diarrhea, vomiting, and abdominal pains.
Low stool ni kumaanisha, na anasema mostly if you are getting low stool more than 3 episodes in 24 hours, kindly check it.
For sure.
And then sasa tumesema uchungu sana ya tumbo ni kama ni parasite caused.
Hata bacteria inakuanga na abdominal cramps.
Okay. All right. So how is it transmitted? As you have said, saizi venye kumeanza kunyesha, water bodies inaanza kutoa uchafu from mvua, inatoa uchafu from the normal areas to the rivers, alafu unakuta umechota tu
maji
unakunywa bila kuchemsha.
So that is one.
And then of course
drinking contaminated water. Eating contaminated foods. Those are the main causes. Then poor hygiene.
For the person who is eating in the house, who is preparing the food. Sana preparing. You know, your children, our watoto, maybe someone is a nanny who is taking care of them, or even they have started going to school. So having the preparation period, food is a major cause. What if then the holder, the person who is fixing the food is having an issue, maybe at when you're diarrhea, they can the bacteria to the child. So if you notice, don't ignore your house help when they're telling you mama nani nimeanza kuendesha, please take them to hospital, because the next thing ni mtoto wako ataanza kuendesha. So kindly please let's note this, and then the water that we take. As much as we trust companies that make waters, and you cannot tell them how they are preparing their water, I still advise, if you are having a young child, boiling the water is the safest way to make sure that they are getting well preserved water.
For sure.
Yes.
For sure.
So, you tell us if you have had episodes of your child having these diarrhea cases, and how did you know hii ni kama ni viral ama ni bacteria ama ulipewa tu zote zinapewa dawa? I think kama viral tumesema it should clear on its own, ni when it takes time.
It takes quite.
It can take
5 to 7 days. Mtoto akianza.
So science zenye atakuwa nazo tumesema atakuwa na diarrhea more than 3 episodes in a day. Vomiting.
No, abdominal pains.
We can get now to the other areas. Mesa sasa kucomplicate. Mtu ameandisha siku 5. What is the other things that you're going to see? You're going to see even sarcanize. Tumacha tumeanza
severe dehydration.
Katoto kamekaa kamelegea. Alafu mtoto unaona akilia hata machozi haitoki.
Na kuna dry mouth.
Dry mouth. Sasa huyu unaona hapa, you don't stay with the baby at home anymore. As much as baby ulikuwa umempeleka hospitali last week na bado akapewa treatment, kindly return this baby home because now to the hospital, because now you're having dehydration.
For sure.
Kama ni mtoto mdogo unaanza hapa pia pameanza kuingia ndani hapa this, what is it called in fontanelle? Kwa Kikuyu inaitwa rototia.
Ni rototia.
Inaanza kuingia ndani. Alafu tumacho tumeanza kuanza kutoa melegea. Okay? So and then it gets to extreme places that even the baby is not responding. Unakaa mtu amekuzubaia tu, haongei, afanyi, hali ako tu, and they can get to unconsciousness. So let's not get to that place. I love the danger of this dehydration is you can get to places that even having acute kidney failures. So let's not get there.
Dehydration.
So what are these?
Death.
Those are ni severe cases.
Akingia into shock.
So daktari, mnaweza advise tufanyaje nyumbani because mtoto ameanza kuendesha? What are the first things that we need to do?
To treat.
Nyumbani mtoto like what are the cases that you have seen, severe cases you have seen at home?
My experience. Oh, wait. Me diarrhea and vomiting sichezangi nayo. There's a time my son amepata diarrhea ingine moto sana.
At what age?
Dehydration, ako weak, anakaa tu woi mashida. So
sichezangi nayo because inaweza kupeleka from if you mnaenda mbio sana kwanza because ha maintain anything. So kindly comment and share with us how was your experience and different management, because unakuta mwingine saizi ataanza kusema of course I'd see my mom do it, alikuwa anaweka chumvi na sukari
anakupea. Sasa hiyo mimi ndo najifanyianga siwezi jaribu kufanyia mtoto.
We saw our parents do that. They would mix salt and sugar na kupea,
na it worked
because anajaribu kubalance the electrolytes in the body. So tell us about your experiences and something that you have learned with this journey of parenting. Si lazima hii ukuwe ni daktari ama nini, ni kila mtu. Ugonjwa inanga ti daktari ama nini, it hits all parents. And this is the common things that are there, and we are seeing a lot of children being affected in it. Kindly comment, share, tell us your experiences. Tell us your input, and you're going to learn more about the treatment, the management in our next episode. So we are ready waiting for you to comment. See you in the next episode.
Bye-bye.
Bye.